was up. So
Well,
I just had to change the music off of the intro music.
Gotcha. Yes. Put your
All
intense.
res-
If
all
I can
result
find it.
shirt you've been wearing for work today?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
What? Oh, because it.
It's pretty
Because it
fresh.
says like Halloween haunt, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I did not. I did not wear it for any meetings.
You're gonna throw off our viewership. They're gonna be like, "What? I thought this was June."
Right? That's what I was like, wait, have you been wearing that shirt all day?
Dude, I got this shirt. It's from a local Kansas City company. It was done between them and Worlds of Fun.
Yeah, the Halloween hunt. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, it's been like over 90 for the last week here, so it's been like sun's out, guns out the whole time. I'm starting to get significant tan lines.
Nice.
I love it. Okay, so let's hop in. I mean, the big thing that happened last time, which I think took the entire time, which makes sense. This is a long combat here. Is you guys started the Zardarok and the Dragon combat, Charlatan Dragon combat, and you kind of ended off with Jimothy. Unsurprisingly, though, no notorious killer takes down the Charlatan Dragon. Though I will say, with incredible assist from Bofades, definitely the MVP so far, in my opinion. Not to take away anything from you, but Jimothy. But yeah, so that's the main thing. The other thing is we got a couple people down so far. We have Orla, who I don't think anyone really cares about, but more importantly, Asila, who we all care about. And so that's kind of where we left off. So we're at the beginning of the round here. Is there anything you guys want to add, comment? Otherwise, we'll just kind of jump right in.
I thought Kapanook was down too.
He's close. He's still up.
Okay.
He will be momentarily. He is looking rough though.
Are there any effects or anything that I think
Jimothy's still
I know.
invisible. I don't think anything's slowed or anything like that. I mean, the only thing that was slowed, I guess, originally was the Charlatan Dragon, and that's probably what kept you guys from being TPK, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it would have had a lot more action economy, but yeah, I don't think there's anything.
Do we know as players how much longer Silo has? I know I can see his one for the dust saving throw right above my Constitution saving throw.
Honestly, as metagamey as you want to make it, I would say no. If you can't really see him per se, you wouldn't know that. Granted, I would say Kapanook, maybe Orla, I guess whoever has kind of line of vision. I mean, Jimothy, like if you see that he's down, you could react to that, but I wouldn't say you know how dire the situation is. So if you're in the line of sight, you can see that he's down.
Is he missing like limbs? Because that could be a nice visual indicator. Like if he doesn't breathe, so he's gone. He's a goner.
He's currently in Rock'em Sock'em robot stance. His head's kind of like springing off to the side.
Well, so I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, would there be a lot of indications like he has like massive claw marks or like bleeding out? And most of the hits that he took, I was thinking about this, was like from the dragon's tail, just kind of like being bludgeoned. So he might, if anything, his armor himself looks a little bit like you know,
this.
Yeah,
a little bit like maybe a little bit like that.
Yeah.
So that might be an indication, but again, he's also like prone, right? So it's kind of hard to tell. But Warden, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
So I'll let you guys decide on that. I'm also a fan of the dice, telling that story, but but also means a character could die, which I'm not a fan of either. As much as I like to be evil,
Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles, right? So.
Or the Warforged Withers.
Yeah, exactly, yes. That too. So we'll start. Anything else? I think that was everything. I think you guys, all your effects are good. I'm trying to think. The only thing maybe Zoran you could be. No, I think you're.
Yeah, so I know I didn't have an effect at the end because I had that 16 or something. So I know I took something off. I just doesn't say in my notes like what I had before. So
no, you're good. I think you're good. Yeah, once you save, it doesn't last that long as well. And the DC isn't. Yeah, the last person who failed was Orla. Then she got like knocked out right after that. So
right, yeah.
Okay.
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 I think we're good.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said I think we're good to go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. All right. So top of the round is Kabanuk. He is in front of this mushroom-minded individual and Zardarok himself. He's not looking great. He's gonna take a swing at Zardarok. Oh, the numbers just aren't looking good. It misses. He does have a second swing though, which he will take. And hopefully for the best. Oh, even worse, he rolled a natural 1.
No.
Oh, what a poor start from Kapanuk. He rolled a 2 and a 1 on the D20, so not looking great. So that'll
when you put those together, that's a 21.
Yeah, if you do that math, yeah. So with that, it is going to be Oz's turn.
Okay.
Let me unpause.
Game's paused.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. Oh my gosh, I don't even see a silo.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Okay. Whoops. 10.
He creeps through the door of the other room and goes, "Yeah, I don't see nothing."
I mean, it's kind of hard because, like, from your all vantage point, like, I would, like, if I was a cruel GM in some respect, like, you would have, like, a perception check because, like, both Zardarok and this Michael are, like, large. Like, they're kind of, like, imposing in front. And you have Kapanuk and Orla's, like, well, Orla's, I guess, down, so that maybe not as much. But I guess you could argue one way or the other. But Kapanuk's also there. Like, it's just not great visibility.
And we're dealing with our own crap over here, Oz. Like, I don't know. There was a dragon in here at one point. I know it's dead, but...
Okay. So I can get here. Gosh. And I can only really see Orla. I can see 2 of these mushroom people. I can see Kapanuk, I guess, like a sliver of his hooded head. And I can see, probably Orla bleeding out.
Yeah, so if you want to help Orla out, that would be a worthwhile.
Yeah. Gosh, but like I'm at full health. Do I really want to put my life in danger like that?
He says, seeing the dragon in a
fine.
flaming heap on the ground.
Fine.
This is what really separates the men from the boys, I guess.
I Misty Step next. Oh shit! This was a mistake.
No.
So I Misty Step right next to. Oh, I have 5 feet of movement still. Thoughtful. All right, I am going to feed Orla.
Okay.
I'm going to basically gift her life.
Okay. You're gonna give her a potion there.
So she will heal. It's a big potion, so we can't die, team. I don't have any more. Nobody else knows that. So yeah, she'll get 14 points of healing, and Ah, shoot.
You privately rolled that. I don't know if that was intentional.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did? Damn it. Reveal to everyone.
Nice.
Perfect. Nice. Good job.
Okay.
I mean, those potions, that's what they're for, so.
Yeah, but like, that was my last one.
Well, I mean, hopefully you'll get new ones at some point. And that was pretty average. Pretty average roll. Nice.
Okay. Movement, bonus action, movement, the remaining 5 feet. I am in prime position to get ganged up by all 4 of these entities as they just bulldoze past Kapanook, Orla. It's fine.
All right. It is Zardarok's turn. He's looking at the wavering Kapanuk, and he's gonna pull out the spike gauntlet that he's been using, and then just takes a good old smack at him. Yep. That'll do. Yep, and that is enough to put Kapanuk down, as he's just bashed right in the face, and Kapanuk goes unconscious. So,
Yeah. We only know Kapanook for what, like an hour or so.
yeah. He will step forward. Here. What do you want to do? Oh, interesting. Okay. So he's gonna step forward. I don't know, wall. I don't know. Oh, I guess I've had him here. So you're gonna step forward to you there, Oz. And focus.
Okay.
And then take one big ol' punch at you. Actually, that's right here. Okay. Yes. Does a 21 hit your AC?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so you will take 10 points of piercing damage. You are punched.
Okay.
And that'll be.
I don't take damage all that much, so like I forget how to do that.
Okay. All right.
Ah, damn it. Jimothy becomes visible.
Blink.
Oh shit, where'd Matt go? I didn't even see him.
He went to go get something to drink or something. He
Oh,
left
okay.
when we started, but
Or he's like, I can't deal with this tonight.
All right, so Jimothy is no longer invisible. That's good to know. Fortunately, though, it is Zoran. Zoran, your turn. You have this, like I did in front of you. What are you doing?
so I know that I've been able to see a silo. So I guess my question is, so if I disengage, I'm like reading it. It says it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn, but I can't like move between like this one and this one, right?
I mean, no, not really. It's kind of cut off, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I don't feel like there's a path between them. So
Yeah, like the squares.
like I can
You
like
could
I can
argue-
see I could maybe move through her space somehow, like Orla's.
Diagonally, I guess you. I'm gonna say no. I guess for this instance, just because like Orla's
Yeah.
still on the ground here. Like if she were up, I would say maybe.
Okay.
But like for now, I guess it's gonna be kind of difficult terrainy.
Yeah.
I'm willing to hear any arguments on that, but I would say for my call right
No,
now.
I feel like if she was up, or if one of these were one space down or up or something, I think I could make it in between them. But I don't think I can right now, so I'm gonna have to wait. Okay. Then I'm just gonna attack the person in front of me because that's all I can do.
Okay.
So let's pull out my short sword because it's like right next to me. So.
All right.
For 24.
24 does indeed hit.
Okay.
Gonna
Let
stab the attacker
me
that one.
re-roll this damage. Savage attack. Sure. So for 6.
Okay.
And let's do it again.
Okay.
But yeah, and it relies on dark vision to see me.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I should have re-rolled that other one, but I'll re-roll this. Well, I'll roll again. Dang it! So 14.
A 14 does indeed hit.
For 4. Gosh dang
Okay.
it.
Takes it. Still up. Not looking great, but still up.
Yeah. I believe that's all I can do.
Okay. Moving on. Oh yeah, Jimothy, you did lose your invisibility.
Oh,
As
okay.
Oz failed his concentration.
All right. Sorry,
Oz was trying to be a hero.
I got a phone
got
call.
hit.
Yeah, she's
Oh
on
yeah, no worries, no worries.
a work trip, so I was talking to her.
All right, up next it is Bofades. You're up.
Okay. Let's see.
You stepping on the dragon? What's going on here?
You're just crawling inside.
Really, you curb stomping it? What's happening?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how far I could move there. I think that's it.
Oh man, it's not even more clogged. What are you trying to do here, Bofades?
I am, since I'm right here, going to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
On a silo
Okay.
for 6.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Excellent. All right, that is a bonus action.
So you're up.
And I suppose I could still attack one of these two
Yeah,
guys.
you can see one of your actions for that.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at what my loot can do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I will just attack it with my loot there.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
I didn't think so. All right.
I was like, one can try.
Yeah, although I suppose that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Up next, it is Jimothy. So you're...
Okay.
Hold up. I don't think the loot is using Bofades' charisma modifier.
yes.
If he's proficient with it, would it be what, +3, +4, and then another +3 for proficiency?
Yes, I meant to change this. Good catch, Greg.
So I mean that'd be a 14 if you have a +3 to your charisma, or a 15. And I believe a 14 hit when Zoran did it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I want you to get your 2 damage.
I appreciate you on that.
That is correct. Yes, it does. So two damage. And sorry, who you're hitting again? Just this guy right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just got looted.
The one between you and me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is still up.
Is the damage modifier correct on it?
Say again?
Is the damage modifier? It should just be a +1 on his damage.
No, it would be more, right?
I don't know if his charisma affects the damage. I guess.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming if it's the weapon skill, if it's the attack roll skill, I would assume it would be the damage roll skill too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes, on the language of it, it doesn't call it out, but you,
That doesn't call it
you
out.
were the one that gave that to me, so I will let you.
No, I like it. I mean, I'll give it to you. It'll be kind of fun, you know.
Okay.
Okay, so you would roll.
Good call.
So what is your plus? What's your charisma modifier?
My charisma modifier is.
Looks like
On the character sheet, it's the
3.
gear symbol and then
Yeah.
the stuff at the top.
It's +3.
Okay, so yeah, you would do 5 points of damage then, I guess. Or no, sorry, 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage, right?
I'll take it.
Double the damage.
Yeah, it is still up,
Yeah.
but we'll.
Yes, but it's
we'll see.
obviously probably bloody. I'm just kidding.
It's pretty bloody.
It's moldy.
So, all right, good work there. I will edit that for you there. We're going to edit that actually. So we will jump up next to Jimothy. What do you got for us?
Okay, so how does old Graybeard look?
He looks actually pretty good. He's not bloody or anything like that.
Handsome devil. Okay. Well, I guess since I'm not invisible anymore, you said this fungus is like looking rough, right?
Yeah, it's looking rough. It would be.
Okay. So I'll use my 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move here. Phew. How does this guy look?
He's bloodied. Yeah.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to steady aim. Oh, wait, no. Actually, never mind, since she's next to him, I guess. Oh, wait, is she down or is she up? You said it's her body, right?
She's prone, but she's alive. She's awake.
Prone. Yeah, I would say you don't get it, I guess, if she's prone.
You mean a sneak attack from her being there?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you don't get that.
Okay.
But
That makes
Oz is also right in front of him.
No.
You're trying to
I'm
strike
talking about
him or
this
you're
guy.
trying to attack it? Depends, yeah.
Yeah, the fungus guy.
Oh.
Okay, so then I'll use my steady aim for advantage, and I'll
Okay.
attack the big fungus.
Cool.
Unnecessary. Okay, 23.
23 does indeed hit.
All right, and I'll sneak attack on this guy. Ooh, 26 psychic.
Yeah, that's enough for you to describe your kill there.
Yes. I want it to like I don't know, molt into puffs of spores and fungus in the air.
Okay, gets all over Orla and it kills her.
Yes.
no,
No more anchor. So that's. I guess I'll move 5 more feet to move.
Okay.
Move there. Well, whatever. I'll staying next to the dude.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Are we able to see you now, Jimothy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fixing
Since
that
you're not
right now.
invisible.
I'm trying to fix it right now, but it keeps closing the door instead. Let me just
We locked the door for a
And
second.
shut.
It's like a bad game of hide and seek.
There we go. Okay.
And now that the door is closed, we can't see him.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, your initiative is you're no longer there. I forgot what
Oh,
you're
I took myself out of combat instead of hitting the first button I hit. I took
Okay, I think you were
a 9.
It was after Bophades.
That was a 9.
Yeah, before a silo, so yeah, we'll get that there. Perfect. I was pretty sure right before. Okay. Perfect. All right, so that brings up a silo himself. What do you got for us? You're up.
Okay, for my action, I'll use a potion of healing. Maybe? How do I use the potion of healing?
That one may not be set up to auto roll.
Yeah, I think you just have
Oh,
to roll 2d4.
What did I do?
Make sure you didn't use 2 of them. Because like when I clicked mine, it rolled and then removed it from my inventory.
Yeah, mine didn't.
Ooh,
2d4 plus
potion of
2.
healing.
Slash. Well, I had to refund one of them because I had 2 of them. 2d4 plus 2. Well, that was about fucking worthless.
Oh.
Well,
Good
you
use
get
of an action.
You get 4, 2d4 plus 2. Remember, the plus 2 is
So
really
it
doing
is, yeah, it is going to be a 4 total.
Oh, I told it to... Alright, so... Plus 4. Okay, anyway. I use half my movement speed to stand up. Move 15 feet forward. I've already used my action. And I will use my bonus action if I can find it. And channel divinity Vow Enmity on Zardarok, which gives me advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
What do you say? I mean, you're kind of issuing a challenge in some respect. I guess you're uttering, so I guess you're saying it to yourself, but
Just I like as I'm like using my warhammer as a crutch, I like tap him in the back of the kneecap with the handle before picking it up to swing it.
I like it. I like it.
Nice.
Okay. Move it up. This Michael's turn. Gonna move up here to our friend Bophades there. Bophades, I'm gonna need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ugh.
Sure, it's your best.
Is it magical?
No, unfortunately. You kind of seen this before. Oh, terrible. As you see a bunch of spores come out of it.
Can I use my Did you give me inspiration last week?
I did.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Alright, you
I
wanna
remember
use
that
it?
too.
You want to cash it in now?
I suppose so. Now seems as
Alright.
good a time as any.
Better now than when you.
Yes. I love it. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, you should say ahead of time if you're gonna use it or not.
Well, I kind of forgot until right then.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, an 8 is also not enough.
Oh, shite. Okay.
as you
But
my
please, you don't
friend.
have something where if it's like less than 10, it's automatically a 10 or something.
Oh God, I wish.
That'd be
Let
nice.
me let me pull that out of my.
Let me pull that out of my rear end here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are incapacitated. You automatically, and then you have. You are gonna have some disadvantage here, as this thing is gonna wall up a punch here for you. All right. You're rolling a bunch of con saves there.
No, I clicked the wrong one, and I was just making sure there was nothing different.
Okay, so it will be a. Oh, actually, I think this might miss. It'll be a 10 against your AC. Yeah, that'll miss. As it tries to, I guess maybe you're going down and it tries to punch you and it just misses. Okay, so that will be its turn.
I get it, buddy. He's in awe of my magnificence.
Okay, so then the other one is going to step up.
Yeah, that tracks.
And it's going to try to punch you as well. And this one, I believe, hits with a 15 against your AC.
Yeah.
You will take 14 points of, or sorry, 10 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of poison damage for a total of 14.
Oh, what a butt. And so what did failing that con save do again?
You are incapacitated, so what that means is you can't take any actions or reactions, but since you're stunned, you're that, and you can't move, you can barely speak, so you have no movement, and you automatically fail strengths and dexterity saving throws. So just really bad all around.
Oh, that's horrible.
I guess the only thing that could be worse is if you were unconscious.
Okay.
Which can be arranged.
Yeah.
which I'm trying to get to. Which I'm trying to make happen.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna turn around and take a swing there at Zoran. And I presume miss with a 12 against your AC there, Zoran. Yeah.
That is a miss. Thank
All right.
goodness.
Down. It is Orla's turn. Okay, Orla is up. She's like, I didn't hear no bell, and slowly uses her movement to stand up, and then she's gonna take 2 swings there at Zardarok. Oof, miss with the first one. Doing so hot. And hit with the second though, so that's good. For a total of 10 points of damage. Okay. So he will take that. Okay. It is Koppanuk's turn. Koppanuk, no one gave anything to Koppanuk, so he's going to roll a death save here. And fail, unfortunately. So he's got 1 failure for Koppanuk, and then it is Oz's turn. So Oz, you are right next to Zardarok. What are you doing?
This guy's breath stinks. I assume. Because he's evil, so he probably doesn't brush his teeth.
what evil people do.
Yeah, Oz is just gonna do something really that no one would ever expect of him.
Okay.
And you know, he's just gonna Misty step his way on out of this mess. Seeing the spores that just like happened in Bofades, he's like, "Keep it up, Bofades."
As you see him, he's like kind of like stiffened up.
Just thumbs up. Just
As Oz moves further back, and then he's gonna try and firebolt to the mushroom dude next to Zoran. So that's gonna be 26 to hit for 10 fire damage. And I assume because it's part plant, it goes up in flames.
No, but it is enough because he is low that he does go up in flames. And it's what's funny. This is the funny thing. Bofades, from your like attack with loot, he had 1 hit point left.
No. No.
Like, I was like, man, if he would have had any other buffs, like we slowly went from 2 to 4, and unfortunately, yeah, he only had 1 hit point left. As he is consumed by the flames here. Is there one? Yes. Okay. Oz, is that it? Is that all you got for us?
Actually, if it's possible, Oz would stop here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Just 10 feet closer, because like I didn't realize it when I was moving up, but he would want to keep like Zardarok just in his vision.
Fair. Okay. All right. So up next, it is Zardarok himself. Okay, what do I want to do here? Not looking great. Okay. He's going to. I guess he's going to keep on fighting. Interesting to see how this goes. He's going to turn around. Notices the tap on his leg from Asylum. And he's going to take a swing at him. Let's go right here. Misses, unfortunately. And swings one more time with it. Oh, and misses again. Damn, that's not a good gamble. All right. Yeah. So yeah, he missed him. So I'm just gonna go back. So he rolled a 12 and a 14 to hit against your AC. Really bad rolls, but not enough. And that could cost him his life. So we'll see. Zorn, it is your turn. You see the one thing in front of Bofades there.
Yep. Do I want to step
I'll
up?
say this,
Because
you guys haven't tried really diplomacy yet with any of these things. But to be
No.
fair, they did open up fire. Might be already too late because they already killed some of their friends, but just something to throw out there.
I feel like I should step up closer so Bofades can. Okay, I will. Move. Can I? I guess I'll move here. And I'll use my short sword.
What the hell's going on?
Remember, he does rely on sight, yes, or dark vision for his sight.
A lot of things rely on sight to see stuff.
Yeah, sorry, I totally dark vision to see. His vision, his sight requires dark vision. There you go.
Yes. So, 15 to hit
15 doesn't
and
hit.
7. force damage. Or, yeah, 7.
Takes it.
And then I will swing again.
Okay.
For 9.
Okay. Takes it. Anything
I think
else?
that I'm
there,
good.
Dawn? Okay. Good turn. Good turn. We like those. Damage inducing. Up next, it is Bofades. You got this guy right next to you. What are you doing?
So is it another Constitution saving throw, then? Or what is it for the
Yeah, that's a good question. Sorry. Let me.
wars?
Yeah,
And
so
I'm
you're
sorry
gonna
if you can hear the thunder through my microphone. It's storming here.
Oh, dang.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, so you don't. Nothing happens in this turn, unfortunately. So at the end of this turn, you get a chance to save here.
Got
So go ahead and re-roll that save there. Bofades, no! Live!
it. Oh,
You only have a +1 con modifier?
yeah.
Oof.
Those numbers up. Where's your con?
Not
You're like a real glass cannon with him.
In his pocket, his name's Jimothy.
Okay, so you're still stunned there, and moving up next, we'll go to Jimothy.
Okay. Well, I guess I will move. Oh, not close the door. Move here. Is this flanking with a silo?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attack old Greybeard. Eh. 16.
Oh, 16's just enough. That does it.
Sweet. Then I will sneak attack. Actually, I'll savage attack of that. Hey, nice. So 10 plus. Wow. Oh, 18, so 28 psychic.
Goodness. Okay, he takes it.
Okay.
He is going to. Timothy, I'm going to need you to roll a. Why not? I think it's fun. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh. At least I'm okay at these. Dexterity. Well, that should be. Sorry, I did an ability check, so that should be a 21.
Okay, you succeed. Do you have what's it called?
Evasion.
Evasion. Yeah, you have that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so because you succeed, yeah. So something about that last strike kind of expels a bunch of hellish flames from from him, rather, and towards you. Somehow you're able to kind of like backtrack just enough that you are not damaged by it.
Would that be considered an attack?
I would say no.
Okay.
Is it some sort of rebuke, perhaps?
One could say it is that ability.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will bonus attack or bonus action attack him again.
Okay.
I'm more prepared for these little lightning things or whatever. A 22.
22 does indeed hit.
For 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. It is a Silo's turn now.
Okay. Well, Silo, if he can find his stuff, will take a swing at Zardarok.
Okay.
with advantage. Does a 26 hit?
A 26 does indeed hit. Why do you ask? You know that hits.
That's a lot of modifiers on there. Okay, so I'm going to Savage Attacker the damage roll. So that's
I think it's 15. You drank
Yeah.
a potion.
it's
which
it's a
lasts-
potion's a giant strength which lasts an hour, so I'm assuming that's still active. It's
Yep.
so yeah, 15 with the proper damage modifiers applied.
Okay. Takes it. Still up.
And I will take another swing at him with advantage. So a 22 to hit,
22 hits.
and I will pump a divine smite into that. Oh, and that's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, sorry, what's that total?
The 12 bludgeoning damage, and I'm trying to remember how to do a divine smite because it's been too long. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see here. At second level, let's see, 2d8, and it should be 3d8. Why did it only roll 1d8? That's so annoying. So, plus 2 more d8. So that is 12 radiant damage into Zardarok.
Okay.
I should make sure I use that spell slot. And I have a bonus action.
Don't bother, because that is enough to bring down Zardarok.
Yeah.
As you pump him or smack him with, and then infuse it with a bunch of radiant energy, he is just completely overwhelmed by that power, and it's just like caught off guard. And just, I don't know. Feel free to describe how you're smacking him or what you're doing.
I guess like the first swing was kind of a glancing blow, so I, grab my hammer again, and just swing up over my head and just straight down into his chest, knocking him to the ground.
And you notice, okay, actually, I'll hold up on that. So so he crumbles and goes to the ground. And you have defeated Zardarok Sunblight. Well done. Right now, I guess all that's left.
And for my bonus action, I make sure that is not what I want to do. I don't know. Really? Delete. Distance. Why is it bringing up boxes? I don't want it to bring up boxes. Delete that. Anyway. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Anyway, I will Misty Step next to Bofades.
Okay. Well, all done. All right, it is its turn. So it is going to. Since Bofades is still incapacitated, it's going to try it on you. There, Silas, you just popped up in front of it. And I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
An AoE spores thing, is it?
14 plus what, 2? I think. Because of my aura of protection, charisma modifier, which is plus 2, so 16.
Lame, you're not affected. So you get the spores on you. And you're somehow able to kind of shrug it off. That is it. So, but it is going to try to punch you, nonetheless. And probably miss. I think it's really a natural 20 in order for it to hit you. Yeah, not even with this number is enough. What's your AC there right now, Asylum?
22.
Yeah. Yeah, it rolled a 20 to hit, but not enough. Okay, it is now Orla's turn. Orla is going to push up here and take a few swings at this thing, trying to help you guys all out. And hit. So this thing will take an initial swing again. And still hit. Dang, Orla. She's in the rocks. So she's trying to take this thing out. And now bloodied from her 2 axe swings. We'll go to Kapanuk. He'll roll a death save here. Succeed on this one, which is good. We'll take those. And then it'll be Oz's turn.
Okay. I guess Oz is just gonna move down maybe 15 feet. We'll go ahead and fling a firebolt at the ooh. One of those rolls sucks, the other is not bad. So that's going to be 11 points of fire damage, presumably to the surviving or remaining mushroom dude or gal. It's unclear.
Yes, it takes it. You're not certain either. You, Greg, or Oz.
Okay. Still kicking.
Still kicking.
Okay. Oz will move down another 15 feet.
Yeah. All right. It is Zargarot. He's down. Next is Zoran. Zoran, you're up.
I will use my short sword.
What the hell, no.
For 17 to hit.
17 does indeed hit.
For 7 damage. Piercing damage. And then I'm gonna stab it again.
Stab away.
Alright, I will Savage Attacker that one. Hopefully do a little bit better. Heck yes. For 9.
And that is enough for you to describe your kill.
I don't know if it's facing me, but if it's not facing me, I'm basically gonna stab it in the knee and then stab it in the shoulder.
All right, so like you stab it, it kind of like cries out, and then as it's falling, you're like, ah, and then like,
Yep.
It doesn't really cry out, right? Because like it's supposed to be mainly telepathically, but you do hear like in your mind like the screams from it. All the rest of you around there, so. Yep, as it goes down.
Perfect.
And as far as you can tell, you have killed everything here, and you are victorious, my friends. Jimothy, I want you to give me a perception check. So, as we'll step out of here out of combat.
Do I still need to roll a con save to get out of my
What the hell's going
catatonic state?
on? I mean,
Yes, please.
I don't know if I can do it. I'm just asking. Oh my god.
Okay.
You're plus two.
You're rolling like exactly like one more than your last roll.
I know.
You get a
Every
plus
time.
2.
It's
from
improvement.
Silo.
You do get a +2 from Asilo.
Oh, sweet. So 12.
All right, that is enough to come back.
Yes.
Good call there, Greg. All right, so Jimothy, with the 17, you notice kind of as you look down like next to Zargarok's body that he's like slowly breathing. And he kind of looks up at you. He's like on death's door, and he's like trying to whisper to get to your attention, he's like had his hand extending to you, and he's like trying to like beckon you to like get closer. He can tell you something.
I've seen this movie. Don't do it.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I'll like approach from the. So if he's laying on the floor, I'll approach from like the top of his head, so that like if he has to do anything with his arms, he's got a long way to go to get to his head, and I'll see it coming.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, I mean, you notice that like he had the spike gauntlet. It's kind of like released from his body, so like he's like his hand kind of like bare. He's not really equipped with weapons or anything, and he's just like, as he kind of like kind of whispers towards you. He's like, "Watch out! There's something else here," and he's just like, you notice. Give me a history check there, Timothy, as you're kind of like close to him as well. Okay. Was it 12 there? Yeah, so with a 12, you actually kind of recall, because you've seen him a couple times before. It seems like there was like at first there was like a deranged look in his eyes almost throughout the combat, throughout the times you've seen him. For the first time, like he kind of almost looks like a different person in some respect, like, or a different being, like he was completely crazy, unhinged, and now he's like somewhat there at his final moments.
I'll say go ahead.
Yeah, and he's just like, at his final moments, he's a little bit just kind of like almost, like behaving like a different individual than you've first encountered.
Okay, I will whisper and ask, was something controlling you? Was someone controlling you?
He's like, my mind, as he kind of like reaches like shakily as he's like bleeding out. He's just like, yes, there's something here. And he like releases his final gasp as he like dies in front of you.
We'll cast Revivify on him, bring him back.
You may ask me 3 questions.
And you notice that like the crown on top of his head that he was kind of wearing is kind of like on the ground, like next to him.
Did it shrink back down to like a normal size, or is it?
Yeah, he's now back. So everything's kind of like back into his normal, Durgar
Oh
shape.
no!
Jimothy.
Oh no! Jimothy is.
Jimothy will pick up the crown. I assume the crown is like small enough I could pick up, right?
Yeah. Now it's at an appropriate size that you could like.
I'll pick it up, and I'll move it towards my head and see if it starts to shrink towards like to the size of my head, since I'm small.
Okay.
It's got elastic.
One.
I prefer to think it remains giant and just hovers around his head.
Does it say Burger King around the edges?
It actually
Also,
says Booger King.
so yeah, it seems like as you're kind of lowering it, like right, it takes like a moment, right, to kind of attune to it or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But it does seem like it's like almost like it's that process is slowly initiating. You seem like it's like trying to do something.
Like I feel like two magnets against each other type feeling.
Yeah, in some
Sounds
respect,
like we-
yeah, you feel like,
Ah.
and it's. Why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, wait. Well, just to be clear, I'm not putting it on.
Correct. I'm not counting.
Not intentionally.
Not intention. Yeah, I was gonna say it might be trying to get on your head now.
It gets
All of a
just
sudden
It's
it
like a mask situation.
Yes.
What have I done? What have I
Like
done?
alien, there's like little face hugger things. Like,
good.
okay. So yeah, with a 5, like you don't put it on, right? But you do notice, like I was gonna say if you succeed, you don't really feel it at all. But with the save, like you do feel it, like it's like drawn to your head, like it wants to get on you somehow. Yeah, if you would have rolled high, you would have been like, oh, seems
I
like
don't consent, and I'll throw it on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I will look around. Did anyone prevent the
So for
friend?
out of combat, yeah, I would like Kapunik is right underneath him, right in front of you.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. So, yeah, do you guys want to do anything? I sort of kept you guys in initiative, but what are you guys doing?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask was if Kapanuk is still there, then and like still unconscious, then I'll use my medicine kit to bring him back up.
Okay. Why don't you give me a medicine check, I guess, on that?
Or healer's kit, I guess. Let's see if
Or
I
do you
just...
get
I have
got
a
it.
healing potion if you want me to use that, Jimothy.
No.
Well, the medical
Okay.
thing is stabilized.
No expendables, consumables for the MP, if we can avoid it.
A 10.
Okay, can you? Okay, what does the healer's kit do?
Oh, well, it says a healer's kit will stabilize...
without needing to make it. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you stabilize him. I would say with the stabilization, like it's kind of like the same thing. Like when he saves, he's unconscious, and like it'll take a certain number of hours for him to go up 1 hit point.
We'll just smack him awake to speed that up.
So man, I rolled a 4. God dang.
Kind of drag him out from under Zardarok's body as well, and kind of maybe like slide him up here to this square that I'm in now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you take him out. Yeah. So you bring him back up. It's gonna take about 4 hours. I rolled a 4 on the D4 for him to become conscious again.
Oh, come on now.
It's not my fault. Maybe I should have Jim roll.
Okay, so go ahead.
I'd like to begin investigating and like analyzing and assessing the mechanical dragon. Like I'm gonna try and find the Chardolin source, but I also I want to basically investigate it for the Chardolin source and then assess it for like how it was built.
Okay. Why don't you? Seems like 2 separate things. What would you like to do first out of that? Like, kind of like look for the Chardonnay and assess how it's built. Like, it's gonna take a long time, right? Like, this wasn't like it took him forever, right? With like almost infinite resources.
Yeah, I'll try and find where the Chardolin source might be first. So that'll be my first goal, and then like investigation, that like assessing it and analyzing it. That might be a longer term project, but I might want to try and get an idea of it.
Yeah. Why don't you give me that investigation check, please?
All right. Like I know it has Chardolin, so 23.
23. Okay. So.
And I know exactly where it's at, maybe.
So with a 23, you notice that like it's that the hide, it's weird. Like it's like the Chardolin has like multiple uses. The hide of it almost everything is one large chunk of Chardolin. So you could probably take all of it if you wanted to.
So we could freeze that down into like an ingot because it's Chardolin, you don't melt it.
Its whole being is that. The interesting part about it, right? Like it's almost kind of like it's got like different phases of it. So like what's interesting, like the interior core of it is kind of like looking around. It's almost like this like ever burning furnace type thing, which you now kind of get rid of. But like in there, it seems like it's burning off whatever Chardolin. What's interesting though, it's like, you know, it's not like you've probably seen the steam engines or mechanical stuff like that. It's not like you're constantly having to feed this fuel. It's almost like an everlasting burning type fuel within it. You're not exactly sure how that works. Probably definitely magic in some mechanisms or whatever. But you would say that, yeah, if you would just, you know, smelt this whole thing, you would have one big old thing of Chardolin. Worth quite a bit, I would say.
Well, I'll spend the next minute doing that.
Next minute, no big deal.
Yeah. Let's speed run this melting thing. Now I'll relay that to the group and just kind of say, you know, it's going to be worthwhile trying to get to this.
Yeah. Okay. Who else? Okay, so Zorn, I saw you did some healing there. For
Yeah, that's for a silo. So.
Oh, for a silo.
Sorry, silo. It's only 6. But there you go.
It's 6 more than Coplin has. So.
Every little bit.
Yeah, and I can go down here and do that for him as well, so that we're not here for 4 hours.
I mean, you could leave him, do whatever you want. Like he'll be fine.
I'll just do it at first, though. Oh, go ahead.
I let the group know what Zarrock said to me, by the way.
Okay, so you guys are all kind of privy to this information. What are you guys gonna do? I mean, you kind of like tossed the crown down, like it's still there. Like, what are you doing with it?
I will ritually cast Identify on it.
Okay.
After I'm done, like, assessing the mechanical beast.
Yeah. So, after you assess it, so what's weird about this? So this isn't like, it's not like a, it's not like an object that you want and it grants you some special ability. It is like, there is something magical to it. There's also something like, I guess I want to say like, maybe some religious undertones to it. But all you gather from identifying it is that like, it is just like, almost like it's, I don't want to say like it's casting like some sort of like hold person or some sort of type of manipulation type spell over you, which is really, really weird. Yeah, so it's not like something you want to wear. It gives you no abilities whatsoever. It is just a consuming type of crown. It's I guess pure, almost like decoration or anything, I guess.
Huh.
So why don't you give me a religion roll there with that?
Sure.
Not sure how good your religion is.
I'll go ahead and just clutch the Lathander kind of amulet of health while I'm doing this religion check, as, you know, a token of good luck, and obviously it didn't work, so
I'm
crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, you haven't seen anything like this before. You gather it seems to be some sort of potential, like, religious symbol or some religious aspect to it, but you're not able to kind of decipher what it is or suss out what it is.
There are like temples back in Rinchander, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's some there, so you could take it to them. If anyone else wants to roll a religion, if they're proficient in it, I guess they could try to see what this is. And you've encountered other things within, even here, within the kind of castle, if you want to call it.
I will.
I think we should take this with us, not to use it, but to see if we can figure out what exactly it is. Or we ask a silo. I don't know.
I'm proficient.
Well done. So, with this roll here, you gather. So, recall a bit ago, you destroyed kind of like in his like chamber quarters.
His boudoir.
Yeah, if you will. Yeah, this like statuesque shrine too deep to era. This kind of like underdark type deity commonly worshipped. Definitely not good vibes, and you had to destroy it. That she was kind of like this demigod of like almost like conquest, and like it's definitely not good. But you remember with that she in that kind of like statue in that shrine, that it was wearing like this similar type crown of this shape, and so you gather that this is some sort of recreation, if not the original, of that thing.
Ooh.
I take the crown and try and twist it and rip it in half.
Hey, you just with your hands? Give me an athletics check, I guess.
Yep.
And his name is John.
Jesus.
Okay.
Giant strength coming in handy at this point.
Yeah.
Asilo really hates other religions.
Yes. He's like...
I don't like evil religions. They're bad.
Okay, give me a second here.
How bad does this one hurt?
You're about to find out, my friend.
You remember what happened to Oz about a year ago? Where he met a guy?
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, give me a... I don't want to say intelligence. Yeah, give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Well, I mean that is a 9 because of your aura.
Oh, 9.
Well, nothing at all. So, give, oh man, this isn't good. Stand by here for some damage. Okay, you will take 28 points of psychic damage as your mind, as you shred this thing, it just like tries to fight back. And you are, I'm assuming, knocked unconscious again.
Yep.
Okay, so you are down. As you guys don't even see that, you just like see Asilo like tear this thing, and immediately like he like grabs his head and just like collapses to the ground as something just like strikes at him. Asilo, you also hear to yourself like a scream, like something was like, I don't know, like you like stabbed it or some being, but you hear a scream in your mind of like, like it seems like a high pitched, like almost shrill in some respect. And then you go down. And you guys, what are you guys doing with the silencer?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to heal him again, or cure wounds or something, but I did heal Kapunek for 5, if that helps at all. So,
Yeah.
I will come over and cure wounds if I can.
Oh, Kaepernick.
Gosh darn it. Ugh, for 8.
Okay. Silo, you are back up. Welcome back.
I'm alive. I'm dead again. I'm alive. No, I'm dead. I'm alive again.
You do destroy it. All right. What else are you guys doing?
I mean, Jimothy, should we be concerned about maybe an individual, like someone being here? Or do we think it was just the crown?
Well, he said someone else is here.
Yeah.
Something else is here. And it
Yeah.
sounds like maybe that something else was controlling him with the crown, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we should
Well-
rest and find it.
Say
Yep.
the screams were overwhelming as I tore the crown in half. Well,
All right,
whatever
let's
is.
rest it up, I guess. Maybe shut the doors, like this door and this door, if we're gonna tiny hut it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily cast the tiny hut here. I'm just putting it down as my intention.
Okay.
Like,
I will say, because I think for the sake of you all, you do recall that they are building another one of these things, these dragons.
yeah, but surely we have like an hour.
Right. You could. I would say you have a short rest. I could say you could have that, but I would think about taking a long rest if that's something that you're trying to do.
I don't think we can fight another dragon right now. Even with a short rest, I don't think that's gonna.
Right, and you're not sure if it's complete, right? But just letting you know whether or not you want to pursue that, and I know how long it would roughly take. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Would you want to go? Would one of us want to go scouting? Because I can make someone invisible. You just need to not attack anything or cast any spells. But
My vote is Jimothy.
I was thinking a Silo could do the scouting.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
If Jimothy's up for it.
I mean, I guess I could go look for.
Or we could just rest and continue exploring once we're done.
Well, okay, let's pretend that the dragon finishes in the next hour. Are we gonna want to fight it anyway?
That is a good point.
I mean, if it's going to be sent out upon 10 towns again, which has already sustained way too much damage, we'd have to stop it.
I think they need to just rise to the occasion this time. I mean, we dealt with one of them. We killed Zardarok. We dealt with some mushrooms.
Isn't Zardarok in charge of all this? Isn't what they're gonna finish the dragon without him and then send it off without him?
Home automation.
It's a Roomba dragon. Go sweep up
Right.
10 towns.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
just gonna get stuck on a cord?
It's gonna smear
I mean-
the dog poop all the way across the carpet.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just
the thing
throw
is
a deal of rope out.
Yeah, he probably already had the plans in place. So like it's going, it's gonna happen maybe.
Look,
Regardless if he comes back.
I think we need to take an hour breather regardless.
Yeah. I think
Even
we
if
can-
this thing's ready right now, I don't think there's anything we can.
I guess the only benefit is if we find it right now and it's going to be done and go unleash havoc in the next 45 minutes, but it's not actually done yet, so we can go kill it unmolested, I guess. That
Yeah,
would be
you're not sure, right? Like maybe just like
Maybe
you
we could,
again, right? Like,
maybe we could take a short rest, find it, sabotage a little bit, and then come back later and finish it.
Okay,
So-
well, I
so-
can't imagine it's going to take me that long to go search around real quick. So why don't everyone else start a short rest, and I will quickly try to run through and see if I can find where this other thing is being built.
Did anyone search Zardarok's body? Maybe he has like a set of keys that you can take that would be helpful, or like something
Good
on
point, you
him.
haven't done that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's got like an ID, so if you go in there, you could be like, I'm Zardarok.
Yeah, or because his castle's so big, maybe he has a map on him, so you could be like, "Oh, this is exactly where I need to go, the dragon making room." There we go.
He labels it that. He's like, the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
He's like,
So-
he's unsure where it is.
So I would like to search his body if I can.
Okay, give me an investigation check, please.
Gosh darn it.
Mhm.
At 9.
Yeah, I don't want to dogpile on this, but
But I want
Uh,
to talk about this.
I want to dog. Like Oz would
You
help
could-
if
you
he
could-
saw that.
You can all dogpile it. That's fine. If you want
Like,
to roll investigation.
There's no time constraint here necessarily, unless we hear the dragon
Investigation.
crashing through the door that we just closed, and it's like,
That's
well,
just-
we don't have to find it.
You guys like see Zorn just kind of like lift his arm. He's
There
like,
you go.
nope, nothing there.
Yeah, Zorn's like afraid there's another like crown or something that's gonna try and take her arm or some shit.
That would be like a glove or a sleeve.
Yes.
Oof, not the greatest rolls there.
Not the greatest.
Okay. So you do. I mean, you see his spike gauntlet. He, despite what he's he's wearing this nice kind of like regalia and anything like that, but he really doesn't have anything of immediate use, except, as you definitely surmised here, he is wielding a set of keys on his person.
All right, I'll give those keys to Jimothy, and hopefully it's not like freaking a custodial set of keys where it's like 50 of them.
A
ring
ring
of
of
it's only-
400 keys.
Right? Like, oh my god, I'm hoping it's only like 4 keys or something. I don't know.
They got the silicone wraps around them, so they're quiet.
Yeah.
He really shelled out on it. So you do notice there's about 3 keys on there.
About or exactly 3? Or is Jimothy not able to count?
Fair enough. There's exactly 3 keys. Thank you. He's like, I don't know. Yeah. So there's 3 keys on that ring there.
All right.
Something-
I'll scoop up the keys and I will I'll start making my way, I guess, from the direction that they came when they attacked us, so down to the south.
Okay, sounds good.
I will start heading
I'm
down
gonna-
there.
I'll cast guidance on you before you leave, in
Oh.
case you need it.
I will pick up the spiked glove.
Okay. You may note that you have that.
I will not cast invisibility on you then. I will work on the hut because I can't ritually cast and concentrate on a spell. So
Yeah, plus you might need a spell slot, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy, are you going
I'll just
stealthily
try to
then?
yep, I'll just try to be stealthy.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
Stealth.
Pretty good. All right, so you're kind of pushing down this hallway.
Oh, can I use can I use the D4 there that she just gave
yeah,
me?
of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 15.
Okay, that's pretty good, considering like you have a +10 to stealth. So, man, that modifier is really doing that legwork there. That bonus there. Okay, so yeah, you feel free to start kind of moving down, wherever you want to go, and I'll kind of describe what you see.
All right, so I'll move up to the first door and kind of look out there.
Okay, so yeah, within this room here, right, you do see. Let's see where you're looking at here. Yeah, so within this room, you kind of see this It seems like his throne room, perhaps. You see kind of like this large set of steps going up to this like chair made out of this like kind of looks like the Iron Throne of Game of Thrones, except it's rock, bunch of like jagged, sharp like stalagmites. Spike his piston. What the hell? It's not equipped and you're not proficient. Well, I guess
I just said I picked it up.
Okay. Sorry, give me one
Ugh.
second. Here. Okay. Okay, so you're in this thing. See this. See that. Okay. Yeah. So within here, there's not really much of interest. From what you immediately see, the only thing that's kind of interesting is the throne itself. If you want to go check that out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I want to do any real sight. I mean, I guess I'll just glance at it real quick, but I don't want to like study it. I'm trying to do this in a hurry, so.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice that there's two doors to the kind of like south there from you, one kind.
Righty tighty, and I will go to the left door on the screen.
Yes, Jimothy's right. Okay, what are you doing there?
Wait. So neither of these doors are open?
Correct.
The fuck? Either of these doors look big enough to have a dragon come through it?
No, I will say that.
Okay. Shit.
So it is kind of interesting that it was here, but
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll just try. I'll check this door. Is it locked or trapped?
give me an investigation, please.
Looks clear.
Looks pretty good to me, and it is not locked.
Okay, I will. Well, I'll listen. Do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
You do not, actually. I'll give you that for free.
All right, I'll open it, and I think as usual, I'm just gonna step to the side as I open it. I'm not just gonna like stand there in front of the doorway. But yeah.
Oh shoot, there's supposed to be something in there. Okay, so you open up the door, and funny enough, you notice that there are. I should have supposed to put them on here, but I did not. There are two Durgar in this room, and they're just kind of like they look back at you. And give me a quick perception check there, Timothy. They're kind of like talking with each other. And they have their back towards you. Funny enough. We'll take. Okay, so with the natural one, you notice that they seem to be like speaking, funny enough, not in whatever tongue they were speaking. They actually are speaking in like common, funny enough.
Which, okay, is unusual for them.
Or is that unusual for them?
They're undercover agents.
Okay, so what do they do when they see me?
So they turn around, and they're like surprised that they're like, you lived?
Zonarok is dead!
I'm like, no, you killed him? The other one kind of shouts out to you.
Yes.
He's like, oh, perfect. Musgart is going to be pleased that you did her bidding for her. Basically, believe Musgart's still alive, so do with that information what you will.
Awkward.
He's like, who are you?
Timothy.
Timothy. What a dumb name. It should be like Jimothy or something. And he's just like, Timothy, did you slay him? By yourself? And the dragon?
Yes, they're all dead. Where's the other creature?
Oh, the other dragon?
Yes.
Not here. You'll have to go. You'll have to go all the way around.
Around where? Be specific. I'm short on time.
The hallway. I don't know if you come across it. The one that shocks you. You've been there?
How do I get off the? How do I turn the shocks off?
There's a key or some sort of mechanism to deactivate it.
One of these keys, and I will hold the keys up. The 3 keys that I have.
I don't know. I've never seen those keys.
Have you seen the key that turns off the electricity?
No. But I know there's some mechanism or some way to deactivate it, based on the other Derek talking with the other Derek guy.
The other one is standing right here in the room with us?
No. As the other one kind of chimes up. He's just like, all right, well, we heard that you were going to make a deal with Musgard. Let's go talk to her and work out the details of this.
Yes, later.
Hey, where are you going?
Like,
all right, Timothy, what are you doing? I mean, these guys are going to come after you here. Are you just going to run off, or?
Yeah, I mean, I closed the door, and I'm going to run back to the group, like, sprint back.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will say that it's kind of weird. I don't want to do like a whole full-blown chase here, but you have, yeah, I would say you have 2 turns in terms of lead here. So what do you want to do? You want to run back, shout towards them that they're coming? You want to?
I will. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll use both turns to sprint. That's 50 feet per turn, so that's 100 feet. I can make it.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and do that? And that's by the time they figure they'll like open up the door and like are going to start. So you kind of have like a
20,
2 turns head start in some respect.
30.
As you get back to the rest of your team here. And what do you say to them?
70, 80, 90, 100. I'll say, I ran into some of the Duragar that work for Musgart, and they're happy to hear that Greybeard is dead, and, well, now they're chasing me. So.
Why didn't you tell them that the Greybeard turned on her?
What do you mean?
We don't have time to argue this. Something is happening and we need to prepare.
What? Which one was the Greybeard? Don't they both have Greybeards?
Sorry, go with the crown.
Zordarock! The dead one right here.
He's like, this Greybeard, right here.
I think they're coming.
So I'm guessing we didn't have, or did we have time for
What?
short? I'm guessing we didn't.
No, I was gone. I think I was gone for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I would say no,
What?
probably not.
Right.
But I guess. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Just for clarification, what? We didn't fight Musgart the same time we fought Zardarok. Didn't we dispose of Musgart's body?
Correct.
That's why it's awkward.
So you could come up with a fictitious lie, but Timothy He's just like, oh, I don't know.
Definitely
I don't have
looks
time to-
guilty.
I mean, you can still talk your way out of this. I'm not saying diplomacy's out the door here, but they're confused, like why. I mean, he did. I'll say that Jimmy did say he's like, I don't have time for this. I gotta go do something. So there's a sense of urgency to him. So I'll say that you guys have a moment here to kind of. Do you guys want to fight them when they get here, or do you want to talk with them? That's pretty much the decision I want you guys to make as a.
Okay,
here.
so that room that you just learned about, I guess you did relay that information to us about the room.
Yeah, it's a big crown, a big room with a throne, and there's 2 side rooms. And they said the other dragon is not this way; it's through the room with the electric walls and the trap. And they said there's a way to turn it off. They don't know how. It's some mechanism. It's not.
Yeah,
one of-
so that electric room is just
Whoa.
across. Yeah, the electric room is across from us. Like, I
Yeah.
think on the map, it's literally, we could just dash that way and try and just figure out getting through.
No, like there was no way for us to get through. We need to find how the mechanism to shut it off, and I imagine we're going to need one of the 3 keys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna kill these guys when they come
No,
through
that's
this
not what
door.
I said. We just don't know where Muskart's at.
Yeah. I think we could
Technically, we don't know where Muskart's at.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know exactly. She could have moved. Someone could have moved her. Stuff moves around here weird.
You're gonna
Yeah.
lie / gaslight them, like, no. Why would we know that? That's a ridiculous.
Not
thing.
here. That's all I know.
1,000%.
Okay, so you guys are choosing diplomacy or some sort of deception or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we say that she's carrying on her rebellion upstairs?
Through the room with the electricity. Go find her.
Yeah.
okay.
We should try and figure out what positions we want to take. If you guys want to try and talk, that's fine. I might stand over to the side or something. Maybe Capuna can move out of the doorway.
I guess he'll move out of the. I forgot. He's up now. He'll move out of the doorway, and that's actually a good point, right? Because like he was a prisoner here, right? So kind of interesting for them to be like, what's prisoner doing out?
Yeah.
Alliance is forged.
Okay.
Silo, I have 2 healing potions if you just want to glug something down real quick. But
It's only
it
2.
might not do much.
It's only 2 of them. We just killed a dragon and a bunch of fungus dudes and Zarnrock. I think we'll be okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure I used lay on hands during the last session, and I know I didn't use all of it. I think I had like 10 points left, but I'm not 100% certain. When I opened my character sheet, my lay on hands pool was full, so...
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I know you. I remember you used at least 20. Like 20 is sticking out to me.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna do plus
And I
10.
think 5 sticks out too.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do plus 10 from lay on hands and just wipe out my lay on hands pool.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So quickly, they kind of like rush after. They kind of like come in. And they're not like chasing you or anything like that. They like both kind of come around. You know, they're a bit like cautious. You know, they notice that he's not in the throne room or anything like that. Zardarok and Co. And they come around and they see Zardarok dead on the ground with the Myconids and the dragon like far behind you all. They're like, oh my, you actually did it. And the other one's just kind of like, you know, awestruck, like, you know, mouth agape. He's just like, can't actually believe that you guys actually killed both these things just in general. And they're like, well, we must inform Musgard.
Okay, well, you go do that. We gotta find a way to get through the electric room so that we can get to the other dragon.
No, there's no sense of urgency.
Oh, shoot.
No
Let's,
sense of urgency to talk to Muscard? Or...
Well, no. To go find this out, Musgard will handle that. Why don't we go upstairs and talk to her?
Oh,
Why don't you go do that?
Well, no. You've killed everything. You should get some credit.
we'll take credit later after we stop the other one.
Yeah, we've still got things we need to do. So if you would like to go talk to Musgard, you can go ahead. We're not really sure where she's at the moment, but we have things we need to do.
Okay, I'm gonna need some deception here. I'm gonna buy what you're spilling here.
I'm gonna buy it, or they're gonna buy my fists. That roll, maybe not. There we go.
That's perception, not deception.
Oh well.
No, my first roll. I did a perception earlier.
Okay, a 19. They look at you kind of skeptic, like, and they're like, all right.
We don't work for you. Don't forget that.
And yeah, they both fail, so they're both kind of like, all right. I guess we'll report it, but don't go far. We definitely want to.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. We won't go far off with you.
Timothy, I think the crown is really getting to you. I mean, you really wanted it, but it's just too. It didn't work for you. It didn't mesh with your outfit.
So, okay. Actually, that does raise a good point. Before they go, actually, they're like, they do spot the crown. They're like, why did you destroy the crown?
Just kind of broke apart as part of the process of fighting each other. Unfortunately, it was an innocent bystander object, you might say.
Innocent object. All right. Musgard was insistent that she would want that for herself, but
I wish she had communicated that to us. Darn it.
I don't think we expected the crown to get in the way of the axe.
it's like, well, at the very least, we can go talk to Klondorn, get his take on it.
Yes, go talk to Klondorn. I forget who that is, though. Remind me.
In relation to Klondike.
Yes.
Oh, he's
The ice cream
he's
bar.
the priest here. He is
Oh, that's right.
he's the one that consults and advises Zardarok.
Ah, that's right. I don't think we've met that person yet, but we meant to be doing that in the near future.
He's like, all right, man, they really failed, so they're like totally buying what you're selling here. So they just like, all right, and they skedaddle on off.
Hopefully he's not the one I jumped out a window with.
Yeah.
Presumably they would know that by now.
These guys apparently don't know anything.
They're very sheltered.
Yeah, they're. You can see probably why they weren't really out in the front lines or really doing a lot of mediation. Okay, so Timothy, it seems like you're going to go the opposite direction and or are you guys going to still try to opt to do a short rest while Timothy scouts on ahead? What's the plan here?
Oh. Well, if you guys want to keep resting, I'll try to see if I can figure out where this contraption is to disarm the electric room.
I mean, this place is pretty big, so I mean, if we wanted to try and tuck ourselves away somewhere and hide while resting, I feel like we could. Or we could just stay here.
I think we should move to a more secluded area and try and recover somewhat.
I mean, we could go into like the room right outside of us. I think there's like a weapons storage room or something. We could go in there. It's going towards the room that has the electricity in it.
Yeah, we could. Why don't we do that and, you know,
Perfect.
Okay.
wait.
Let's go.
Didn't we drag some bodies into that room, though?
No, we put it in the fire.
Oh,
in
yeah.
this bigger room.
Yeah, have we put all the bodies in the lava? I think.
Yes, that's
Yes.
where Muscart went.
Pretty much fucking everything.
Yeah.
I forgot what we did. Like, but that's us. Gosh, we're good people.
Oh,
One thing to note, though, that's kind of interesting is they said they were. If you guys want to, I don't know if you're gonna pick up on it, but I'll say this: that they said they're gonna go upstairs, but rather than kind of following where you went, they're going kind of like back the direction that whence they came. So it seems to be there's a way up from like the throne room or something like that.
Okay.
Good to know.
noted.
We should go turn that off. The elevator.
We could
We've done it before.
have it stick.
Yeah.
Sure, we could.
Just something to note. Okay. All right. So Jimothy, take point here.
All right. So I'll move out.
We're all going to the storage.
Which is that down south, right?
It's down south.
Just don't step through the lava. Jimothy, no.
Shortcuts are not always
Oh.
bad.
Run away.
What?
Nothing. I thought that the storage thing was over here, but
Oh, it's down
yeah,
here.
I'm fine with It's fine.
Wait,
Do, do, do.
I'm gonna.
What's up?
Yeah, that's fine. Nothing.
Yeah, like we've disposed of every single corpse except the illithid corpse.
You could throw that away if you wanted to, I guess.
Well, no,
No, we don't
It's
have time.
fashionable decor.
he's chained there, so it might raise eyebrows if he was suddenly gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it was nothing like that was there, right? Yeah, and that makes a good point. Okay.
Yeah, definitely the lack of corpses for anything else is not going to raise eyebrows.
Well, hey, they don't
People
know
not
that's
being
yet.
here doesn't raise eyebrows as much as corpses.
Yeah.
So, how much blood is smeared to the lava?
Yeah. There's just a bunch of like red stains like leading up to it or whatever blood color these
Well,
creatures have.
the red hue of the forge is kind of
That is true.
obfuscating it.
Yeah.
That's generous.
Yeah, they use bloodstone for the tile.
Flooring. Yes.
It's like there's all this like brick.
Yeah. I mean, if there's
and it-
obvious smear marks, no, Oz isn't going to waste his time cleaning that up.
Yeah, for the sake of purposes, I'll say that you don't have to worry about that.
And our NPCs are with us too, obviously. Happen
Yeah, I
to
haven't brought them with you guys.
Whoa, our
NPC
companions for the rest of the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
We're still waiting on both 80s to catch up as well.
He's like, I'm an NPC too.
I'm slowly going across.
Come on, Captain.
Just wait.
I see both phases of Stoke and go meow across the screen
Yep.
and then disappear again.
Just phasing through things. Okay. So you guys are just holding up there for how long again?
For an hour.
Short rest.
All right. we'll say that we'll just kind of hand wave that. So we'll say that you guys, a short rest does go by. So you may mark it as such.
Okay, I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery, and with my new Grimoire, I can get up to 5 spell slot levels back, which is exciting.
That's nice.
That is nice.
So I'm gonna get my 4th level slot back because, duh.
I used Song of Rest, so anyone who can hear me gets an additional 1d6 of healing.
Very nice.
How are you guys rolling hit die? Because I don't see how to do it on the new character sheet.
You have to click on the little fork and knife icon for short rest.
Yeah, got it.
And then you can choose your dice.
Yeah, so I'm just doing it one at a time because I don't obviously want to roll a bunch.
Right.
One.
And then what else did we get, Bofades? I'm sorry.
Resting
1d6.
plus
1d6.
d6.
Alright. Get myself max hit points because I had 1 left.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I rolled a 1 on my d6, which, you know.
Yeah, so did I.
Super valuable.
Well, I had 57 out of 58, so I was 1 shy regardless, so it didn't matter.
I rolled 3d8s. I rolled a 1, and a 2.
Oh.
Below average for 1d8, you rolled with 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's like a feat.
I rolled
that lets
higher
you
with
add-
my d6.
Yeah.
There's a feat
And
that lets you add
hopefully-
your con modifier.
Sorry, you're gonna say that?
Oh, yeah, and then hopefully Capunuck and I can't think of what her name is, but
Orla.
our 2 other people. Yes, Orla.
You remember Kappanuk? Not Orla.
No. But hopefully they can use those healing things as well somehow. 'Cause-
Yeah, I've actually need to look at it again.
We can't keep bringing them back up. I'm kidding.
You're like, we don't need this day wait here.
No, literally, we can't. We're low on resources.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So they'll do that.
I'm back down
Yeah,
to
you know what?
16 strength. My hour has expired.
You're
Wah,
back to
wah.
normal. I mean, I would say in terms of like resources, I mean, you guys got probably use out of every buff and ability that you did ahead of time. Like for the most part, like there was.
We got 6 rounds of greater invisibility, so that worked out pretty damn well.
Yeah, like that could have gone away. Like
The slow.
Yeah.
slow was huge.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything kind of came up your guys' way. And my rolls were not great for the saves. They were decent for the damage. So like if I would have gotten more action economy, I mean, you guys played that as bad as well as you could have given the situation. So well done. Actually, for the kind of the sake of kind of this next part here, I think we're gonna stop a little bit early. I need to kind of prepare a couple of slightly different things here.
Were Orla and Capunuck able to basically heal all the way? Or are they like still looking a little rough?
Yeah, Kappanuk will definitely will need some additional if you guys want to give him something. But Orla will be able to kind of get most of the way there.
Perfect.
So
We can't see their like,
the
health
and whatever.
bar or
Yeah.
something. So I was like, are they doing okay or are they both gonna die again? We don't know.
No, they'll be able to do that. So okay.
Okay.
So we'll actually stop there for the evening, and then hopefully you guys are able to play next week,
Oops.
and we'll kind of, I believe,
Yep.
conclude this part of the adventure here, as you guys clear out the rest of the forge here and whatever lies
Ready.
within.
Wonder, is Bofady still concentrating on something? I feel like he should take that off so we don't
Oh yeah.
get confused later. And then I don't know, Asila, you have something on you, but I don't know what that is.
Stunned was on me from
Oh, okay. From something
mushroom
else.
guy. Yeah.
Let me
Got it.
just drop
Okay.
his concentration. It's like his malnutrition. Where is that concentration?
You'll want the lightning icon, I think, for effects.
There you go. Got it.
Alrighty. Well, everybody have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for playing. Well done.
Yep.
We'll pick it up there next week.